Welcome to the latest episode of Grape Expectations, where we taste our way through wine bars in Milwaukee. Today, we're at Voyager in Bayview.
So, Jordan, what are we drinking today?
Well, of course, if you know me, you'd know that I'd like to show off a few Italian wines today. I've got a couple things here. Today we're going to be trying a little bit of dry Lambrusco from Modena in central Italy, and then a grape called Rucche from Piedmont in the north. So
That's Rucche with me. No.
Good one, Lori.
Not really. Actually, that was a terrible one. But I do love this because this is not the Lambrusco of our parents.
No,
era.
it's not your parents' Lambruscos. It's not your Nona's Lambrusco either. Although this is one of, from I think maybe I would say the founding families of Lambrusco production in Modena. This is from Clayton Chiarli, founded in 1860 in central Modena. So I kind of picked this because, like you said, a lot of people think about Lambrusco as this hyper sweet, like sparkling grape juice kind of thing. And some of it is still.
Why is
maybe
that?
too much.
Why is that?
Is
that just what made it to America?
Traditionally, it's a relevant style,
Okay.
but I think a few producers have kind of modernized a little bit and dried it out, and I think in that way, Lambrusco as a style of wine has undergone a cool bit of evolution over the past couple decades. So these guys in particular, great grandchildren, great grandchildren, I believe, of the founder, about 25 years ago, started actually producing more different styles from the winery. They upgraded their facilities and started offering more selections, including the Pruno Nero, which we're going to try today. So you'll see the color on this is super dark. Goes great with your outfits today, ladies.
It really does.
We're
just coordinating everything.
We did not plan this, but
No.
You could spill this and not even...
Right.
maybe psychologically, I was thinking Jordan, purple, white.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, just, I don't know, get your nose in there and, you're...
Oh wow!
You
It's
get a lot of
really
freshness.
smell. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
This is
Very
made
aromatic.
from two different Lambrusco grapes. They come from single vineyard sites, and they are vinified separately, and then each vintage is blended to achieve what they want to achieve with this line. But
Okay. Well, cheers. Oh my goodness, that is not at all what I expected. That is much. Well, I'm Italian. I grew up when drinking wine with my grandparents for lunch, for supper or whatever. Always a little bit, always like Lambrusco. That was really because kids would like it more, right?
Right.
Kind of
But
whatever.
you gotta get them hooked
So-
while they're young.
While they're
That's-
young.
It came in the big, like the gas.
Yes. The gas goes. So this is, almost a polar opposite of that. This is absolutely extremely crisp and not sweet.
Mhm.
And
But it has
It's-
that
I
grapey.
love it. Fruity.
It has
It
that
is
grapey fruitiness.
This is like a prime example of what we talk about when people, might say, I want a fruity red, or I want a sweet red. And oftentimes we confuse sweetness with fruit because we eat
Yes.
ripe fruit.
Yes.
But you don't have to drink ripe fruit all
But
the
it's
time.
not syrup.
Right.
Mhm.
So you're getting
Mm.
tons of fruit on this.
Yeah.
I think like foresty berries like mulberries and cherries, some brambly fruits for sure.
Is it like
But
some-
there's something also a little savory
raspberry.
about it.
Yeah, and I'm getting a little bit of a bite. Is that the cherries? Would that be a darker cherry? I don't know. But at the end, I'm getting a little bite to it that I am loving. It's like,
There's like almost like a salty
saline
tomato leafy kind of thing going on.
herbs.
Yeah. But this is a really cool example of, I hate to say things like serious Lambrusco, because people who make Lambrusco are also serious about all kinds of Lambrusco, but this is something that I think can really elevate a dining experience, especially like we were saying with Parmigiano present. Really kind of, it's a very cheese-friendly wine for afternoons like this, you know. I think part of what we do here too, and to your point, is we take wine seriously, but we also try to keep it fun here, you know. I think it's important to be able to welcome more people into the world of wine drinking and wine enjoyment, and you know, to do that, we like to have a little fun with it. We don't get preachy or teachy too much. If you want to learn something totally cool, we're happy to explain things to you, but there's really no pretense here. For us, it's really kind of about just talking about flavors, experiences, meals, travels, things like that.
The stories behind the wine.
The stories behind the wine are usually just as interesting as the wines themselves.
Yeah.
So.
I have a couple different glasses at home, and occasionally I don't know what to drink things in, so I try them in a couple, and I just drink it in whatever it drinks better to me. And I don't know.
Something is better than nothing.
Yes.
A mason jar is fine. If you have a mason jar and that's it, go for it.
Coffee mug, okay.
Coffee mug is fine. I'm not above it. But
excellent. So straight from the bottle.
And the reason why I ask is that there's this sort of casual European way of drinking wine, like out of these like little juice glasses, like this casual, like in the backyard sort of.
Sure.
And that seems to like butt up against this
and I think maybe in a lot of those instances we're talking about table wines, or like, you know, stuff that you're gonna go get from the little bodega and fill up and have in the backyard. Doing a little bit more finer drinking. We used to have we used to use these for all of our wines, and these back in 2018 looked really cool, man. They were nice and modern.
Do those look dated to you now?
A little bit, to me, but I'm a glassware dork, so
but
this is what I'm asking.
Seriously,
we had like white wine versions of these, and these like bigger like Bordeaux ones, and we had a lady come by from Riedel, the people who make glassware, and we did a side-by-side tasting of all of our wines by the glass, in these glasses, and then in the appropriate Riedel glass. And I you know what? She was right. It was totally different. You could just get way more aromatic sensibilities.
You smell things differently. That's what I've noticed. Okay.
Yeah.
Opens it up.
Okay. I sort of wanted you to excuse.
Yeah. Well, so I mean,
because
like,
it's expensive. It can be expensive to buy
so
the right glass.
in these glasses, these are Burgundy glasses. So you're gonna want to pour mostly Pinot and Chardonnay into here. I also pour orange wines into these glasses just to kind of really give people a sense of the complexities in some of the orange wines. But yeah, you know, she also had asked us during that meeting if we poured our sparkling wines into flutes or served them in flutes, and I said no, we just pour them into white wine glasses. And the lady from Riedel said the champagne flutes are our number one seller in all the glassware. They're the worst possible thing you could ever drink sparkling wine out of. Like, thank you for not carrying them.
Okay, I'm so happy about that, because champagne, I hit my nose on the champagne,
It's
on
awkward.
champagne flutes.
Yeah.
I hate champagne flutes.
Yeah.
From a drinker's perspective, just from, I mean, I have glassware opinions. Like, I don't like martini glasses either, because I'm a hand talker and I will throw my martini into your lap. But Flutes have always bothered me. I would much rather use like the little.
A coupe is better
coupe.
than a flute, but a regular glass is the best.
But yeah,
You know?
typically I'm just using a white
Yeah.
wine glass. Oh,
So
that is such good
the
news.
more you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Woo, woo.
Jordy, thank you so much for introducing us to two amazing Italian wines.
My pleasure.
Cheers.